If you believe that you can't make money, you won't make money. Then you have to take responsibility for the negativity. So you have to change your belief system. It's not easy to change your belief system. Sometimes it is genetic. And you have inherited your thoughts not only from your own biology, but from your parents, great grandparents. So you are not just thinking your thoughts, you are thinking of the thoughts of your father, mother, and then the great grandfather. Then they had somehow lived a life in poverty, and then you have inherited that. And this I call as soul genetics. I have videos made on soul genetics. Just as we inherited biological genes, then you have inherited also soul, so to say, soul genes. So you have to change your thoughts. So you have to first believe that you can do it. And if you cannot believe, then these sounds that you will use, like Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee will give you wealth consciousness. The sound itself has the ability to change your negativity to positivity, poverty to abundance and prosperity, because it's the sounds have the ability to change your mindset. Once your mindset is changed, then you will be disabled to think negative thoughts. By saying it over and over and over again, and you have wealth consciousness. The skill sets will come, because once the wealth consciousness is there, then you will go and look for opportunities. Because now you don't have wealth consciousness, you don't even ask the question. Once you have the wealth consciousness, you will look around. There are opportunities everywhere. But then your focus is not on wealth, but on skepticism, habit, and the habit is, no, it's not all going to work. Part of the problem is we have been raised like that. Somebody joins a job, and then he already thinks about his retirement, and then the pension that he's going to. There is no challenge in life except to go through a certain set reality. I asked a person, can you think of $100 billion? No, I can. I can think maybe a few $1,000,000. But someone else cannot even think about a few $100,000. Most of them. So there is a mental block. You cannot manifest that which you cannot conceive. If you cannot conceive of $10,000 a month, you will never be able to make the money. Why? There is a mental block. I've been making only a couple of $1,000s a month, and how can I go and make $10,000? I don't have a skill set. So the mind puts a roadblock right there. So what do? Just by simply saying the sound on, moving it from your lower chakras to the pineal gland, and then visualize whatever you want to visualize, and that's how you manifest. So this is a technology. All that you need to do is do it like mechanically. You don't have to do anything. Just sit down and then move the energy, particular technique that I gave to India, and then move this to the third eye. So this is how that particular technique works. In general, what creates is the sound. So why does sound create? Because sound is intelligence. And that is my contribution to the world. Intelligence is just a sound wave that is capable of going and opening up the brain and enable you to conceive. Only when you conceive, you can deliver. If you can't conceive, then you are finished. So my job here is to enable people to conceive and then realize it on a biological, psychological, and at the soul level. And once that is done, then everything is completed.